Mic check.
Check, check, check.
Check, 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 check.
Microphone check. Getting it loud if I have to.
Yo, 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 yo.
Check, check, check. Microphone check.
This is what it is. Let's
Okay,
go.
we'll just keep it going here. I'm just keep talking.
Yep.
Trying to get it moving. And we got the right levels here, and I think we're ready to go.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You know what, Jimmy?
Good afternoon, or good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NSAA action here down in Lincoln, Nebraska. This is the Big Voice Radio, KWTN 100.9 out of Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska. We'd like to welcome you to an edition here at the state tournament. Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers here in the second round, playing against Howells-Dodge Jaguars. My name is Eugene Cora, joined today by Mr. Buffalo Bass and Mr. Quince Bass.
Oh, man, this guy got it all wrong, B-Love.
Yeah, he did. B-Love and Coach Q.
Coach
B-Love and Coach Q.
Yeah.
Got to hit the call signs, fellas. Want to welcome everybody for joining in on the streams. We'd appreciate a share, appreciate a like, get the noise out. Any of those that aren't able to watch online, we'd love to have you join us here on this radio stream. Anybody driving your cars on the way to Lincoln, we are 3 minutes from the action. Quick recap of Bancroft-Rosalie's first game. Bancroft-Rosalie walked away with the win against North Platte. Gentlemen, when you guys want to talk about that?
Oh, what a game yesterday.
That wasn't yesterday. That was Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, Wednesday. Hey, B-Love, that was an amazing game right there. The entire team for Bancroft was about it before. They played a really controlled basketball game. They played really good on defense, being the shorter. They did struggle a little bit on the rebounds, but when it came down to it, at the end, Mr. Blackhawk came through with a game high of 27 points and lit it up for the Panthers that day.
Yeah, that was a good game there for the whole team. They did well. Some of the boys struggled a little bit early, and then they kind of figured out other ways to contribute. So, all in all, they did what they had to do, but they were struggling on rebounds all year long. They're a short team, but they found good game.
Yeah, I got a chance to watch online and kind of catch the tail end of it, watch the whole second half, and amazing performance by Mr. Blackhawk and the supporting role players. So as we've got 2 minutes here to go before we kick off this next second round game here, what are you guys going to be looking for against this tough Howells-Dodge team where the teams have played each other twice already? They got a record of 1-1 against each other. The first game, Bancroft-Rosalie takes 60-46. And the second time they met up was during their sub-districts, and Howells-Dodge got the win 51-46. What are you guys seeing as some keys to victory here for these teams?
Well, we talked about it yesterday, and then that's like what we just saw that Bancroft needs to box out everybody's out. We don't need we got to get the ball. A lot of times we get a couple of the boys kind of sneaking down, want to get a layup to get a quick bucket. Can't get a bucket if you don't have the ball, So they got to box out today.
Yeah. Then for me, it's just about ball control. Bancroft is a really good team. They the other day in their first round game, they were really kind of limited on their turnovers. Too many turnovers. You could actually count them up on both your hands how many turnovers you had. And that's my thing is control of basketball. Bancroft seems to have a lot of poise. They take their time. But on defense, they had to hold their own against a bigger team that they played the other day, too.
Yep.
Yeah, just giving a recap of all that, watching it forward. And as a coach ourselves, you boys, as we're looking at this thing, my thing with it is me and Coach B-Love were sitting here talking. We wanted to see more of a balanced attack from the Panthers.
Yep.
And what I noticed the other day was when a bucket was needed, Mr. Blackhawk came through.
Yeah.
He
was the one that was getting hot, so they recognized the hot hand, so they did good on that part.
We're getting ready as we got 10 seconds and counting here. We're going to get intros of all the starters over here in Lincoln, Nebraska. NSAA tournament. Second round A for the state championship in Class D1 arena tomorrow. Win or lose, both of these teams will be playing tomorrow for the third and fourth place game for the losers. Winner moves on. Coach B-Love, who won the first game? Who moved on to the championship game?
Johnson brought. They started off with kind of a real slow game. The end of the first quarter, the score was like 14-14. Halftime was 18-18. So Johnson Brock ended up coming back and winning by close to 20.
Johnson Brock is ranked number 1 here in Class D1 down here at the state tournament. They got a record of 26-1, and right now playing is Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers. They have a record of 22-4, playing against Howells-Dodge, has a record of 23-5 here in the semifinal action.
I got a question for you, Bila.
Yeah.
In that game, watching that one before this, was it a defensive game? Is that why it was low, or was it? Did they like to pass the ball around?
They passed the ball around until the last 5 seconds of the shot clock, and then they would try to get to the hole, and then both teams would turn it over right at the end and throw up something ugly. So they're stretching out their shot clock, and a lot of passing. This up-tempo game that Bancroft has should be, if we get past this one, one game at a time. But if they make it to that final game, their up-tempo game will really help them in that one.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing the non-starters, the lineup for non-starters. I know Coach Huge is going to be getting the starting lineup here right in a few minutes, Coach Huge.
Yeah, as soon as they start coming out with the starters, we're going to go ahead and push that out to you guys. They're doing all the non-starters right now. Let's see if I can do some of them. 00, Casper Mertz, junior, 5'11 junior. Number 10, Bryson Plot, 5'9 senior. Number 12, I'm on McCool. I'm on the ridge. Apologize, folks. All right, here we go.
You just got back from Las Vegas, y'all.
Yep. Number 1, Logan Mueller, 6'3 junior. Mr. Number, Kevin, yep. Number 12, Grayson Briggs, 5'9 senior. Number 10, Braxton Bono, 5'8 junior. Number 25, Lakota Rasmussen, 6-foot senior. And Lucas Engel, number 32, 6'2 junior. Here come your starters, folks. Number 3, Mr. Samuel Dick, 5'11 senior, the big man in the middle. Number 4, the Mr. Do-It-All for these guys, Braylon Wegner, 5'10 junior. And then there's the star of the day from the other day, number 5, Mr. AJ Blackhawk, 5'8 sophomore. Another standout sophomore, number 15, Jaden Browning, 5'11 sophomore. And number 22, the Swiss Army knife of this team, number 22, Drake Porter, the 5'10 senior. Those are your starters this evening this morning here for your Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers.
I like that, the little Swiss Army knife. I like that, bro.
That's going to be an exciting game.
And here comes the Howells-Dodge starters now. Number 1, Drake Mayer, 5'10 junior. Number 3, Nathan Tomcat, number 6'2 junior. Meyer. 3, they did that. Number 1, number 3 there. Number 12, Mr. Carson Hurd, 6'1 senior. Number 20, Adrian Martin, 6'3 junior. And then number 22, Hunter Luther, 6. Team from Howells-Dodge right here. Not a lot of seniors on their tournament appearance was back in 2023, so they were here last year. Their head coach is Kevin Yanta, and the head coach for the Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers, Mr. Corey Meyer, as the team shake hands here at the mid-court line. Else that you guys are seeing for a keys for these guys beyond, like I mentioned, a balanced scoring attack? I mean, you don't want to give up second chance opportunities.
Basketball that Bancroft been playing, just put your foot on the pedal and just go,
Yeah. Keep it
I
on
want
the gas.
to give a shout out to all the listeners out there on 100.9 FM, KWTN, listen out on radio. And I want to say
thank you to all our sponsors. I believe we have the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. We have Ho-Chunk Incorporated, and new for this show, Snyder's Pub, right there. The famous Snyder's Burger. You guys get on over there to Rosalie, Nebraska. It's a hidden gem of Nebraska if you're ever on the highway there.
You guys get there, you guys talk to Justin Snyder. He's the man.
Tell him B-Love sent you.
That's right.
Tip is up. Howells-Dodge controls it. Here we go, folks. Second round action down at the Lincoln State Championships here in Nebraska. Ball is moved to that right corner. Nice pass down low to number 20. Martin finds the easy one from that right block.
Bancroft's coming out right away in a man-to-man, and it looks like Howells-Dodge is doing the same thing. So that's the defense that they're both in.
Browning runs the ball up. No pressure right now from Dodge. Here's Blackhawk, gets himself the free throw line, doesn't like it. Samuel Dick from the deep right corner. 3 up and over by number 22. Mr. Luther, but lost it. Going to stay right there in Panther territory.
Well, it's going to get loud too behind us, guys. It goes right in front of Bancroft-Rosalie student section.
And the band.
And the band.
All right, ball inbounded. Browning on top, looking around, pushing his way man to man, takes the free throw line. Nice left to right move off the front. Cannot get it. Martin with another rebound. Here come the Jaguars.
Martin got that jump ball too at the beginning of the game. Looks like he got some hot.
Meyer kicks it off to that left side over there, looking down low to find Martin. Doesn't like it. That's number 3, Tomcat, doesn't like it. Here's number 12 in front of us here, Hurd. Back up top over there to Tomcat. He throws it down, tip ball. Looks like they were trying to find Luther down low. Nice defense there from Samuel Dick.
As Howells-Dodge was warming up earlier, I noticed that at number 1 there, Meyer has got a pretty decent shot from the outside.
All right, here we go. They find Meyer right here in this deep right quarter. They're trying to get it down to Martin, the taller defender. Skip pass all the way over there to Tomcat. He's going to drive, drop step, goes through, kicks it back out up top. That's Hurd with the ball. Doesn't like it, kicks it out there to his left side, and that's Tomcat. Lets it go. Samuel Dick there. Ball moved around. There's your Swiss Army knife, Mr. Wegner. He's got it now, coming down. Throws it off to Browning on the right side, over the timeline. Pushing it down. He's on that right wing. Doing his move, doesn't like it. Out to Porter. Porter, nice little shimmy. Goes to the free throw line, kicks it back over there to Browning. Browning, nice stutter step. Gets it to drop.
Nice little baseline jump shot by Browning.
We need to get him going.
Feeling the nerves here early. It's only 2-2 here. 6:21 goal in the first. Oh, that was Mr. Meyer. Everybody wants to travel on that
one. Got away with the sliding the foot.
Panthers goes into a 2-3. They got it good. Smothering defense, stolen, throwing up, then thrown away by Browning. I was looking for Porter on the breakaway, could not get it to him. Meyer with the ball up top now. Panthers in the 2-3 defense. Looking to get down to Martin. They get it to him. Nice little move. Gets called and gets a foul. Getting himself to the free throw line. Good piece of defense from the Panthers there.
Yeah, that looked good. Samson kept his hands up on that one.
I was thinking the same thing. It's one of those typical calls down low when you don't have your hands straight up in the air. A lot of times, if there's any kind of contact, you're going to get that call.
So we have Martin here. Looks like they're going to go heavily through Martin down low to try to get him going early. First free throw is good. First of the day here, they're going to bring in Luther and take out Mr. Hurd there for the Jaguars. 3-2. Martin looking to extend this lead by one more here. Martin's going to have all 4 of the Jaguars points here early with 6 minutes and counting in the
team. Kind of putting on too much pressure on the ball part of this game. See what each other has.
All right, here's the Panthers now with the ball right corner. That's
nice
Browning. Throwing it down to Sam Dick. Here comes number 3. That's Tomcat. Throws it all the way up there to Luther, who mishandles it. Going to go back Panther way.
And that things that we talked about the other day was about these unforced turnovers. Down here at the state tournament, you have to limit that. You got to almost try to play perfect down here.
All right, here comes Browning now on that left side. Looks like the Jaguars are going to stay in a man-to-man defense. There is Porter. He's going to drive, kicking it out to Browning. Browning, nice little stutter step back to Porter. Porter's got Martin on him. Nice little shimmy there to get going. Kicks it back up to Blackhawk. Blackhawk's first touch on the offensive side here. Oh, pull of the jersey there. Nice drive there from Blackhawk. Something hot for his team. I believe that's going to be on number 3, Tomcat. No, number 1, I apologize. That's Meyer. Yeah, Blackhawk's going to get himself to the free throw line.
One thing I really like about Blackhawk's game is that he's a sharpshooter, but he doesn't just settle. You know, he gets somebody off their feet. He can get around him, hit that jump shot, or take it right to the rack.
Off the front iron, no good on the first.
Someone must have opened the door there. The wind might have caught that one. Usually he's pretty money. He's pretty money from the free throw line.
Like you said, second round action. He's only a sophomore. Young Bancroft team you got here. You're riddled with a few seniors that help this team out. Blackhawk stepping up for his team, gets a second 200 drop, his first points of the game. Here come the Jaguars now with the ball. Panthers going to apply a little bit of pressure here. Look, go and get it happening. There's Tomcat with that ball on that left side. They're going to drop it down there to Pursa. Pursa lets it no goal. There's big number 22, Luther. He gets the rebound, saves it. Ball being skipped around here by the Jaguars. Good piece of ball movement. That's Tomcat. He's going to get the 3 to go. First point of the game. 7-3 lead here early. 4:48 to go for the Jaguars. Up on the Panthers right now.
And that's one of the things we're talking about. You got to box up.
Here come the Panthers. Mr. Porter finds himself open, cannot get it to go. Here come the Jaguars. Looks like they're moving quickly. Number 2 mishandles it, steps out of bounds, and I believe we're going to get a out of bounds call. That's what the refs are going to get, an out of bounds call. Mishandled there by Mr. Luther.
It looked
Ball
like
going out.
It looked like they did together to see if there was a foul there.
It was a loose ball. They did make a little body contact, but it was like a loose ball, so you could have went either way, so a good no call.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a 7-man rotation out of the Jaguars here. They bring Martin back into the game, as well as Mayer.
They're 2 guards, right?
Yep. Here comes Blackhawk now on that left wing. Dribbles up to the top. He's got Luther on him, skipping the ball around. There is Mr. Wagner throwing down there. Sam Dick in the corner. Looks like the Jaguars have switched to a 2-3 defense. Moving the ball around. Here comes Porter, left corner. Gets it to go.
From the corner. Nice stroke for the left corner.
7-6 now. Panthers firing back to get back in this ball game. 4 minutes and ticking. We got a 7-6, 1-point ball game here. Panthers looking, our Jaguars looking to get down to Martin. They get it there. Good piece of defense there from Sam Dick. Here comes Porter now after that rebound. Pushing it down. They might have numbers. Tries to get the corner. Mishandle it. Wagner gonna let one fly. Cannot get it to go.
Neither team trying to utilize any of their shot clock.
Here comes the Jaguars now on this right side, moving the ball around. This is Tomcat looking it around, going it top to Luther. Luther's going to let one fly off the iron. Wagner battling with Martin. Wagner almost got it. Looks like Tomcat's got it. Oh, Sam Dick comes away with a steal. There's a foul by Mr. Luther. Good piece of hustle there from the Panthers.
Hey, my fault, guys. I'm supposed to be halfway neutral over here. Oh, man. I'm sitting there calling fouls.
Good all-around hustle by
you got two ref legends here in Winnebago that I'm sitting with. So if you guys see them making calls from the behind me here, that's where it's coming from.
Hey, we were doing that the other day too. It was crazy.
Here comes Browning now with the ball on that right side. He's on the wing, doesn't like it, throws it to Wagner. Wagner's gonna skip pass over to Blackhawk. Blackhawk got number 1 on him. That's Meyer taking his time smartly. Just takes his time. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Wagner with the ball up top, throws it over here to Porter. Porter doesn't like it, but Browning's going to drive down that left side, skip past the Blackhawk. Little late. Blackhawk's going to do nice little hesitation, cannot get the 2 to go. Just missed it there. Rebound by Luther, pushing down this left side. Browning with the tip ball, almost got the save as he jumps onto the announcer table. Pass it off over there.
They got a foul call there on that one.
Foul call on the Panthers there as it was going out of bounds. Good piece of hustle. I'm loving the hustle from the Panthers right now. Yeah. They're down by 1. They're not getting uncomposed. They're getting their shots. They just need to see them drop.
Yep, they're starting to loosen up a little bit now, and Hustle's stepping up a little bit, more active with the hands.
Hey, nice relay too, gentlemen.
That's how we do it. All right, here come the Panthers down this left side. Here comes Browning. He's moving with that ball. He's got number 12 on him. That's Hurd. Browning taking his time. Going to switch to Martin with the bigger defender on him. There's Wagner back over here to Porter. Porter moving around. Looking. Left-hand drive down the middle. Drops it off to Browning. Browning with the floater. Front iron cannot get it to go. The Panthers have plenty of opportunities right now, but they're not seeing it go through the basket.
Yeah, they're starting dropping some shots here.
Jaguars skip pass over here to this right corner. That's Meyer trying to throw it down low. And we're going to get a push in the back as they were trying to find Luther. Believe that's going to be on Mr. Samuel Dick, possibly his second of the game. Here comes the first sub for the Panthers, Mr. Lucas Engel in the game. Lakota
Russman.
Oh, is it? Okay, for 25. Sorry, folks. Lakota Russman. Appreciate that, Coach Q. Jaguars looking for the inbound. There's Russman making a play. As soon as he gets in the game, here comes Wagner down that right side.
They got to use him a lot. He's their only big body, and then they got a couple big guys.
They're trying to throw it down to him. Martin with a good piece of defense. He gets the steal. Here comes number 3, Tomcat. He's going to drive. He's going to go up. Gets hit in the head as he goes by. Foul called. Good hustle there from Russman getting back after that steal.
Yeah, as soon as Lakota got in there, he put his hands up on that out of bounds play. Nice deflection. Kind of making a play as soon as he gets in. That's good stuff.
Nathan Tomcat, first free throw up and good, gets the shooter's roll. That's going to be his 4th point of the game. 2 scorers right now for the Jaguars. Tomcat and Martin, 4 apiece.
You got a box out here, boys.
4 of those boys out there played for Warpath before.
Second free throw is good. 9-6 now, 3-point lead here. We got 2:05 and ticking left in the first quarter of this second round action down here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Ball being moved around now. There's Porter. He's got it. Nice little hesitation. Doesn't like it. Goes in the heart of the defense. Jaguars switching now back into a man-to-man. Here comes Porter. He's driving. He pulls, he goes off the back iron, cannot get it to go. Martin with another rebound. Here come the Jaguars. Tomkak with the ball up top, looking for number 12, Hurd in that left wing over there. Doesn't like it, moving, good piece of defense from the Panthers, not letting it get free. Blackhawk gets the tip, gonna end up in Russman's hands. Here come the Panthers. Blackhawk at the timeline. He's at the top, no hesitation, cannot get it to go. Rebound there by Hurd. Here come the Jaguars. Like you said, the nerves are there. It's gonna start going once they get it dropping here. Meyer with that ball, he's gonna dribble the free throw line. Stop, pop, gets it to drop. Taking a 5-point lead here for Howells-Dodge.
Myers got the shooter's touch on that one. Hit the bounce out the rim about 3 times.
Here come the Panthers now. Browning looking to make something happen for his team. Ball being skipped around. Russman throwing it over there to Blackhawk. Blackhawk taking his time. He has Meyer on him. He's going to drive. Turn. Gets Martin in the air. Gets it up. Gets the 2 to go. 11-8 now. Under a minute. 3-point lead.
Fundamentals. Nice head fake. Got the guy up in the air. Pulled over a jump shot.
Hurd with that ball on the left side. Trap comes. Porter and Blackhawk were on him. Throw it back up top here to Meyer. Meyer with the ball at the logo here in the Devaney Center. Number 12's got it now. Mr. Hurd skipping it around as Panthers still sitting in a 2-3. Ball is shot up by Hurd. Gets it to drop. Hot shooting here from the Jaguars. 14-8 right now. As we a little late, last 2 minutes, the Jaguars have got some shots to go for them. Sitting on a 6-point lead right now. 14 seconds to go.
We gotta go here.
Browning's got the ball.
I know they like to wait for that last shot, but if you're down, you don't wanna. You wanna hit and get a bucket.
Browning with the ball. He's got Hurd on him. He's gonna skip over.
Otherwise that
Tried to throw it off to Wegner. Wegner mishandled that out of bounds. Late turnover here. Only 3 seconds to go here, Jaguars. Let's see if they try to get a shot off here with 3 seconds.
We don't need none of the boys to pick up a foul here. There's only 3 seconds. They try to get out of this first quarter just with the 6-point deficit here.
Similar to what you guys seen in that first game, slow start, right? Miss a few shots here and there. As they get going, they get moving here. There's Tomkak with the ball. He's going to let one fly from that wing. No goal there. At the end of the first quarter here down in Lincoln, Nebraska, we got a 14-8 lead for Howells-Dodge over Bancroft. So, real quick, what do you guys see in that first quarter that either team need to work on?
I see both teams right now seem a little nervous. Both teams do. And like you said, right, just a few seconds ago, that Howells-Dodge just knocked down a couple shots just now to kind of like give them a couple possession lead. But both teams still kind of feeling each other out right now. I didn't really see too much of like anybody attacking the basket, or trying to shoot too many threes or something, but they're both playing hard. And I think second quarter we're going to see a lot more movement.
Yeah, they'll be settled in a little bit more. And start taking, just take a couple better shots. Then Bancroft got to knock a couple shots down.
I was just going to bring that up. I feel like the Bancroft boys have got a lot of great shot opportunities. Yeah. Just seeing it go through the hole is going to help that confidence level. For sure. I believe that getting Browning going early would help. Porter getting his confidence by seeing a couple go through does wonders for him, right?
What happened the other day at the game, a play that worked probably about 3 or 4 times was that penetrate, and then remember they would get the guy up in the air, and then they would get Sammy Dick on underneath the basket all by himself. But that's because they were attacking the basket, and maybe they needed, because he almost had an opportunity before, but he missed that first layup. So I think that'd be a good play for them to run. All
right, folks, here we go. Start a second action here in Lincoln, Nebraska. This is KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska. Here comes Wegner now on that right wing, trying to move the ball around, looking where to go. Jaguar is going to stick in a man-to-man defense well above the 3-point line, trying to let these shooters get their feet. There's Browning with a nice move on Martin. Throws it over to Porter. Porter lets one fly off the front iron. Short shots here from Jaguars, from the Panthers all day.
Yeah, they're a little short. I wonder what's side in the
There's Tomkak now with the ball on the right side, back up top to Meyer. Meyer looking around. Good ball fakes here from the Jaguars. That's number 12, Hurd. Back up to Meyer. Meyer lets one fly, gets a 3 to go. Confident shooting is what I'm seeing from these Jaguars right now.
That was a wide open shot. Browning was in the area right there. Didn't get a hand in his face. Hand down, man down.
17-8 now. Looking at a 9-point lead here. 9-point lead here for these guys.
Boys need a bucket here.
All right, here come the Panthers. This is Porter. He's going to make a move. He's going to drive. Doesn't like it. Skips it back up top to Blackhawk. Blackhawk makes a move on number 3. Spin move. Turn around. Pull up. Cannot get it to drop. Martin with the rebound. Howells-Dodge just all over these guys on defense right now. There's Tomcat on the drive to his left, gets fouled by Porter. That's going to be the first team foul against the Panthers. Porter's first foul of the game.
Yeah, it looked like Bancroft. They're only getting one shot and done. There's just nobody crashing.
It doesn't look like they're trying to pass the ball around as well.
Yeah.
The last about 4 possessions, they've been trying to just one and done.
That was Hurd, thought about it, hesitated, goes up again, cannot get it. Samuel Dick ends up with the rebound. Here, get off to Wagner. They're going to drop to Blackhawk now. We're 6:25 and ticking here in the second. Browning up top on that right wing. Let's see what the Panthers got drawn up against this man. Blackhawk has the ball in that deep right corner, dribbles it off to the wing. Samuel Dick looks like he wants the ball there. They're going to give it to him in the post with Martin on him. Samuel Dick's going to go up. He's going to get the foul on Martin.
Work him. Let's go through him a little bit.
I love that play. That you need to go after. Martin's one of their scorers. Martin's one of the guys you want to get going. Let's attack him.
Yeah.
Let's say Sam Dick going and get him at the free throw line. A couple easy shots.
And even if you don't make the bucket down low, you're either going to draw a charge, but even he's drawing defense back down to him, then he can get some open shots from the outside.
All right, free throws here early for the Panthers. He gets the first one to go. You called it, B-Love. They needed a bucket, and they got one for him. Nice heady play by the senior. 17-9 now after that free throw. Second free throw up and good.
There you go.
Cutting the lead to 7 now. 6:08 and ticking here in the second. 17-10 here. Jaguars with a 7-point lead. Ball been skipped around. Panthers apply light pressure, about a half-court trap. They get the trap. They get the trap. Browning wasn't there to get the interception. There's Hurd down with the ball up top, throwing it. And they think they're looking for. The ref was in my way, folks. Apologize. That was Luther, the free throw line. Nice little turnaround jumper. Gets it to go.
Yeah,
lead back up to 9.
The defense Bancroft was playing and left that middle wide open for that turnaround jump shot.
It's all about adjustment on the coach's side. We're getting a timeout from the Panthers.
Yeah, Howells-Dodge is moving the ball around quick. You know, that you get those good open shots when you move the ball around fast. Try not to, and then Bancroft, they're doing a little more dribbling. They're trying to wait for stuff to open up, but if you move the ball around, you're going to get the defense moving too.
Yeah, I see Bancroft when they reset the offense, they have the ball on top. The guards are moving like they have an offense that they're running, but then, like you said, they're taking it to the hoop. They're trying to make something off the dribble first. I say just, hey, trust your offense, set your screens, trust your offense, and then they should be getting some more open shots. And Bancroft has a whole bunch of good shooters.
Yeah, let's see if Coach Meyer does some adjustment there on this timeout.
And I feel like as a coach, Coach Q, B-Love, when you guys are seeing games like this, as a coach, that was a nice timeout that he burned right there, going back down by 9 again. What's your point total that you're like, okay, enough's enough, right? And we got to have a talk.
I say about 8 or 9, but 10 for sure,
Yeah.
10 for sure, you got to call some.
Yeah.
Because adjustments always need to be made.
All right, after the timeout by the Panthers, here we go. Browning with the ball. Little swing over there to Wagner. He's up top. He's going to dribble a little weave action up top here for the Panthers. Moving the ball back around, just looking to find an opening here. Here's Blackhawk. He's going to make a move. Finds Sam Dick in the right corner. Nice pump fake. One step in, hits it to go. Nice rhythm shot from him.
That looked good.
Last 4 points coming from the senior.
You guys can see what that timeout did, right?
They made it happen there.
Regroup.
There's Porter with the steal, with a good tip. Browning gets a hold of it. Oh, good. Smart.
There you go.
Good piece there from Jaguars to get back. Good steal here from the Panthers. We're in business. 19-12 right now.
Porter diving on the ground, tipping the ball.
Browning with the hesitation. Gets it to go right in the middle. Cuts the lead down to 5 here. Quick 4-0 run here from the Panthers.
Under control. Just got to stay under control, offense and defense.
4:50 ticking here in the second. 19-14 now. Jaguars 2 with a 5-point lead. Trap comes. Steal by Porter. We're on the left side. Get a one-on-one against Meyer. Nice little hesitation there. Gets 2 to go. 7-0 run right now for Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers. Timeout from Howells-Dodge. The lead cut down to 3 here within the past 30 seconds.
The crowd goes wild down here. All the dark blue and light blue in the stadium all stood up. Gave a big standing ovation for the Panthers in their late run right there.
Great timeout call by Coach Meyer. Got his team fired up. Put a little energy in that effort that they had going right there, and it paid off. 7-0 run.
Good call.
Just, having this little series between these guys this year, a 1-1 series, this being the rubber match, B-Love, both teams are leaving all out there.
Yeah.
We expected a good game today with these two teams have been 1-1, seeing each other a couple times this season. It's only right they meet up here at the state tournament.
Man, I see this game going down to the wire.
All right, stay with us here, folks. Here we go. We're back at it, 4:30 and ticking. Jaguars looking to break up this little press that the Panthers are putting on. They're going to drop it down there, number 3, Tomcat. He goes up, drops it to Martin, gets the 2 to go. Great play, coach, or a good timeout there from Coach Janta to get his team a bucket. 21-16 now, lead back up to 5. Browning on a little runner to the right, cannot get it to go off the front iron. Rebound by Martin. Here come the Jaguars. On that top of the key there, here's Meyer. Going against this 2-3 defense, just looking around, doesn't know where to go here. Looks like they're going to look over there to number 3. That's Tomcat. He's going to drive, looking to do a little action with Martin. Stolen by Porter. Blackhawks got it. He's going to drop it off to Browning. Ball goes out of bounds, though. Miscommunication there from the Panthers.
Unforced turnovers. I mean, I think we'd have been a lot safer if he would have just kind of continued on, just dribble up and control the ball.
All right, here we go, folks. Jaguars with the ball now across the timeline. That's Meyer on top, looking around, seeing where he wants to find. They've been trying to get that action with Tomcat and Martin right here. They're going to find Tomcat on that right side. Also, you got Luther downstairs. There's Meyer with the 3. Cannot get to go. There's Wegner with the rebound. Here we go, down the left side. He's pushed it up to Porter on that left side. Number 22, looking around, doesn't like it. Little jab steps there as he's got Luther on him. Smartly making use of this shot clock. 25 and ticking here. Wagner looking around. Blackhawk with a nice backdoor cut. He goes up, draws the foul on Hurd. I love a good backdoor cut. Sorry, guys.
He read it. He read it all the way. You can see his eyes. He wanted that backdoor cut. That was a nice pass for Wagner.
Nice play there from the sophomore. Gets himself to the free throw line. 2 crucial free throws here with 3:21 left here in the second. First free throw off to the right side.
Someone open that door again over there. Let that wind in here.
All right, here we go. No subs from Howells-Dodge, running a 7-man rotation on their end. Looks like the Panthers have only ran in 2 extra guys this today. Backhawk gets the second to go. That's his 4th point of the game so far. 21-17 now, the lead back down to 4. Meyer on that left side, kicks it up top there to Hurd. Hurd gets it over there. There's Tomcat looking down low, doesn't like it. That's Hurd. They're going to throw down to Martin right at the free throw line. Tipped away by 2 Panthers, but out of bounds. Almost a turnover there. Going in the Panthers' way.
Bancroft-Rosalie keeping their hands busy. Nice defense, keeping their hands up in the air and out to the side.
Shot clock down to 15 seconds here, under 3 minutes. Let's see what the Jaguars running an offensive set here against 2-3. They're going to find Mr. Tomcat, 4-3. Cannot find the rim. They're going to throw it up there to Wagner. Ball thrown way up. Tries to save it. Goes right into the Jaguars' hands. Here comes Tomcat. He's a big kid and he's fast. Throwing it down. That's going to end up in Luther's hands. Doesn't like it. Kicks it back up there to Hurd. Hurd looking around. He's a shooter. He'll shoot it if you let him. Tomcat gets the ball back over to Hurd. Hurd will let it fly. Off the iron, cannot get to go. Good hustle play there from Meyer. Panthers were in cement. He came flying in for that rebound and putback.
Well, it just goes to that thing that the boys need to box out. They got to put a butt on someone as soon as anybody shoots.
Nice second effort. Nice second effort there.
23-17 right now. Lead is up to 6. Blackhawk finds himself in the middle. He's going to find Porter in that left side. Cannot get it to go. There is Meyer with the rebound. Looking to push this ball up. Smartly slows down as he sees the press on him. Kicks it over there to number 12. And we're going to get a timeout from Howells-Dodge. This 6-point lead was enough. The coach is using these timeouts before the halftime here. He wants to see something happen in these last 2 minutes here for Howells-Dodge.
I like that timeout. I mean, that's a good timeout for both teams right there, but Bancroft really does need to regroup again. They come out of that timeout a few minutes ago, and they look really good, taking care of the basketball. They were doing a little weave on top, making sure that they were making some movement, on a rotation, and then they end up getting a foul and getting buckets off that. They just need to do that again. They just continue on, pass that ball around, and work out like a team.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're going to see a lot of back and forth adjustments here. Howells-Dodge going to look to hang on to this 6-point lead here. Biggest lead they've had today is a 9 in this first half here, and I think he's looking to extend that. If I'm Howells-Dodge coach, my goal is to have a 10-point lead by halftime, right?
Yeah.
You only have about 4 or 5 more possessions on each side here. You want to have a 10-point lead, but if you're the Panthers, you want to cut it to within 5, cut it down to 2, and you're going to be satisfied and happy, right?
Walking into halftime with momentum. Like I say, if it's 6 and it stays 6, but as long as you got momentum, going into the locker room, like maybe a couple good hustle plays or something like that. That's what they need is some momentum.
All right, folks, here we go. Jaguars with the ball now on that right side, out of the timeout. That's Meyer up top, looking down low, finds Martin. Martin with a nice turnaround, gonna get a foul and get himself to the free throw line. I'm about to find out who that was on. 2 free throws coming. Looks like that's gonna be on Mr. Blackhawk. That'll be his second of the game.
That was one of those turnaround, kind of stopping at the ball one. It was good foul. Bancroft playing good defense though, all the way around.
Yeah, holding Howells-Dodge to 23 here in the first half is not an easy feat. They've been a good team all season, sitting there with a 23-5 record. First free throw for Martin was no good. Second free throw, no good. Browning's gonna come out with the rebound. As B-Love said, good foul.
Good foul.
Here comes Browning down that left side with number 12 on him, Hurd. Gonna drop it out to Blackhawk. Blackhawk's gonna pull up with confidence, cannot get it to go. They're gonna call a foul on Sam Dick, as they look like they were pretty even going up for the rebound. And it's gonna be on here, and that's gonna be the third for Mr. Samuel Dick, the senior. That's gonna be a tough one walking into halftime.
That's a tough one to call, huh?
Yeah.
That one there? Because I didn't see really any contact. I saw them both have their hands on the ball, but just the way that the other kid's body was bent back,
Kind of
like
contorting back.
Yeah,
Sam Dick had his hand on the ball.
And then Sammy was behind him. That's the only thing. I don't even think there's that much contact, but there it is.
Call was made. Here we go, folks. 6-point lead now. Jaguars, minute 30 to go. There'll be about a minute left here with depending on how much of the shot clock Jaguars use. Moving the ball around. Going to drop it over there. Number 2, Luther in the game now. Went down low.
Good
all the way
defense.
to
Good
number
line down there.
Tomcat. There's Meyer. He's going to drive.
Good
Ball
defense.
thrown around. It looks like we're going to get a jump ball here. Browning got his hand on it. Possession arrow goes to the Jaguars. The Jaguars are going to inbound it from underneath. Right now,
that last possession, Bancroft has come out with a little extra defense. I think they feel it. They want to cut this lead too before
Mr.
halftime.
Lakota Russman in the game right now too as well, sub in for Mr. Dick. Here's number 12. They're skipping the ball around the Herd. Here's number 2, Luther. Shot from the top of the key. That's got to be their third or fourth three this half, right? They've done a great job of shooting the 3 ball. 26-17 right now. Going to be a 7-point lead here. Sorry, I apologize, folks. That's a 9-point lead here for the Jaguars. 50 seconds and ticking, 18 on the shot clock. There's Browning. He's going to go up off that iron, cannot get it to go. Tomcat gets the rebound. He's pushing, looking up there to Luther. Luther drops it off to Meyer with the runaway right now. That's going to be an 11-point lead, 28-17 right now. 35 seconds and ticking. Shot clock, about 2-second difference there. Stolen right there. Thrown up into Blackhawks' hands. Blackhawks turning, heading the other way. No shot clock right now. Blackhawks going to go up with the left hand, gets 2 to go. Easy bucket there for him. Lead back down to 9 right now. 18 seconds. Jaguars looking to put that 10-point lead on the board here before half. There's Meyer keeping it around. Getting it over there to Mr. Hurd. Back downstairs to Tomcat. They've got Lakota Russman on him. Going to get fouled as he turned around. And I believe that's going to put Tomcat at the free throw line. Looking to extend this lead here. We talk about this all the time, Coach Q. As a player with only 5 seconds left, just play straight up. Play in front of them, make it a difficult shot for them, but don't foul them. Give them free throws.
Bailing them out.
They do that. Well, that's one simple fundamental rule. Now put your hands straight up in the air, make them shoot over you. And if they make that shot, then hey, good shot. You know?
Yeah.
But at least do that. They won't call a foul on it.
Yeah, especially when Bancroft, they only like rotating 6 guys. So
both free throws are good from Tomcat. Going to be 11-point lead right now. They're going to throw it up there to Blackhawk. Blackhawk lets it go, but gets blocked by Tomcat, who had some words for Blackhawk after that one. And there we are, folks. We have reached halftime of this semifinal action here between Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers 19 and Howells-Dodge Jaguars 30. An 11-point lead walking into halftime. Quick station identification. This is KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Shout out to our sponsors, the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska, Ho-Chunk Incorporated, and our new sponsor for the day, Mr. Snyder's Pub, located in Rosalie, Nebraska. If you guys never been over there, go over there and ask and talk to, tell him B-Love sent you. Go see Justin and ask him for a Snyder's slider.
Slider, how's that?
The pound and a half slider.
Yep. Well, there it is, guys. That's halftime right now. We're looking up at the scoreboard right now. I'm seeing some nice even scoring being done by Howells-Dodge. Meyer with 9, Tomcat with 7, Hurd with the 3 that he got to go. Luther's got 2 to go. Panthers only got 3 scorers right now. Blackhawk with 6, Browning with 4, and Porter with 5. And, we talked about that earlier before our pregame was, we needed some balanced scoring. Wanted to see Browning get going. He had a good shot early. Really hasn't done nothing since. Dick got going, had a quick 4 points for Rosalie here, and just not seeing the consistency from them on offense right now.
Yeah, and then Sammy got in foul trouble in the second quarter, so we're gonna need him that second half. So he needs to, then he's the only other big guy that's trying to play physical that we have down low besides
Russman.
Yeah, so he's got to be a little bit more smarter when he's playing D down low. I know it's state games, you want to have at it, you don't want to lose, so you want to stay aggressive, but he's got to play a little bit more smarter, I guess.
Yep.
And when looking at Bancroft's offensive output earlier in the game, when it was kind of about midway point, there's only about 2 3-point lead there. We saw Bancroft getting wide open opportunities. We've seen them getting their opportunities as far as just and not seeing the bucket go down.
Yeah.
That's been the toughest part of this as we get handed a stat sheet. Oh man, this is looking good right here. Let's see here, folks. Samuel Dick, like we mentioned earlier, sitting on 4 points. Is that what I'm reading here? Only a few rebounds. A couple of rebounds. We got 17 team rebounds to 8 right now. You mentioned that earlier about second chance opportunities. Talk about that a little bit. What can Bancroft do to get themselves back in this rebounding game?
Box out. They all got to box out. Everybody, every team, they all need to go and box out because they're lacking in height, so they need to box out. And that's pretty much been the all year for them. They're a real good team. They just lack height.
And I was going to say here, I was looking at this here, as for the turnover game, Bancroft has six turnovers to Howells-Dodge's 9. And that right there doesn't surprise me too much, but I think it's just maybe a couple of our shots weren't falling, on the Bancroft side of the ball. But yeah, looking at these right here, the rebounding game is huge right here. It's like a 2-to-1 difference right here.
Yep, that's another tape that I'm seeing right here is Bancroft has got plenty of shot opportunities. They're 7 for 23 right now, as far as that goes, and then to 10 and 18 from the Howells-Dodge here. Yeah. But the tape that I'm seeing here is Bancroft being only 1 of 8 from the 3-point land, with Porter knocking down their only 3, and then looking at some balanced 3-point shooting here from Howells-Dodge, and they've got 4 guys who've knocked down a 3 for them so far. And
that's tough. Bancroft knocked down 10 that first game last Wednesday night.
Well, I always say halftime is I think it's a very special time. It's a very exciting time for a coach. This is where, in all those big movies when the coaches have their locker room speech, right?
Oh yeah.
This is the time to come up with your own locker room speech here. Not in a movie here, but it's your time to do it. As a coach, you can see what's happening out there in first half. You can see what's happening, And I know Coach Myers in there. He's probably putting this game plan together, telling them that, hey, you guys, we have to do it like this, because if we don't do it like this, then we're not going to be coming back in this game. Yeah. So I know Coach Myers been here before at the state tournament. So the halftime is happening.
Is he in there doing Phil Jackson, or is he doing Bobby Knight? Big difference there.
Or is he doing Coach Carter?
Yeah.
Coach Carter, right?
And as I look at these little stat sheets that were handed here, honestly, guys, what I'm noticing is that it's just a few missed shots here and there. What you're looking at is there's opportunities there. When you're looking at the points off turnovers right now, what you're seeing on here is that Bancroft has 10 points off turnovers to Howells-Dodge's 6, right? Both teams have 8 points in the paint each. Bancroft-Rosalie has more fast break points than Howells-Dodge at 4-2. But the second chance points that I'm seeing on here is Howells-Dodge has 5 compared to Bancroft 0. And B-Love, you were mentioning that earlier. They've got to get those hustle plays going, right? They've got to get those effort plays in it.
Yep. And then they're capable of doing it. You know, maybe they're gonna, you know, they need to adjust at halftime, and then they got to come out second half and you know, let's get it going.
I'm seeing.
I'll just say one thing you're seeing right here is you're also seeing Bancroft with 1 offensive rebound to Howells-Dodge's 2. But you know that's good though. Howells-Dodge only had 2 second chances on rebounds. So on the defensive end, you know, big ups to Bancroft for their boxing on that. We saw it right at the end there too.
Meyer kid came in, remember?
Good box outs, you know. So
and Bancroft sitting there with 7 steals compared to Howells-Dodge's 4. That little trap that they're running works, you know. But Howells-Dodge had a great adjustment, but they found that man in the middle and then found that cutter on the backside. You know, Blackhawk getting that other backdoor cut on their side. This is just a chess match that we're watching right now.
So if you guys think about that first half, like open shots, if we're gonna talk open shots, right? Every time a team, doesn't matter if it's Bancroft, whoever, but every time on an offensive possession, your biggest thing that you're trying to do is get an open shot. You're not trying to get a forced shot, you know, even if it's a layup. As long as the open shot is what you're looking for. You run an offense to get an open shot, you know. So, but think how many open shots that Bancroft had in the first half. They didn't have too many open shots. You know, most of their shots were driving to the basket, pull-ups, off the dribble, pull-ups, stuff like that. But in order to get those open shots, you have to utilize your screens and pass the ball around like that. And I don't think I'm sounding critical. I'm just like showing or saying what I see on the report. So in the second half, that's what I see from Bancroft coming up. Is a lot more passing, a lot more rotation to get them open shots.
I think they need to, when they do their passing, they gotta pass the ball quick, just like what Howells-Dodge do. Pass the ball fast. Don't always have to take a couple of dribbles and try to, you know, just pass it around, let the offense see what you can get out of the offense by passing the ball.
Yeah, especially because if you're on one side and you pass the ball quick around the 3-point line up there, you can get that reverse. That opposite side shot should be wide open. It should be wide open. And I noticed that Bancroft, they also were doing a skip pass, you know, skipping that one pass away person to try to get that one, and then a couple of them got picked off.
Yeah.
And so just be smart.
Yeah, and then some of the times when they do that skip pass, when they skip it, that person they skip is usually wide open. You should be the one shooting that. So
all right, so I got a quick question for you fellas then. As B-Love likes to say, he's a 10,000 point scorer.
10,000,
you know.
I get that in a year.
And then so we're gonna rack him up to 40,000 career scorer. And Mr. Quince Bass is the assist leader all time in Winnebago history, as he likes to claim.
That's a slap in the face, everybody.
But the reason I bring it up though, is my question to you guys is, as shooters, how do you adjust mid-game here? You've seen the shots that Bancroft-Rosalie has taken. You've seen them kind of hit front iron. You've seen them get close on all of this. How are you adjusting your shot as we got 3:45 here before the end of the half?
Okay, so what I do, you know, I say it all the time. I say, well, your three's not falling, then go in. Drive in, go in strong. Nowadays nobody likes to drive in strong. And they put that backboard up there for a reason. You know, you get up there, you go in strong, get up there, put that ball off the backboard, you have a better chance of it going in than you try to put it flying over. So just kind of adjust like that.
And then myself, I say if you're hitting front iron, all you got to do is adjust your shot. Just shoot it a little bit higher. When you pull up, you just adjust your shot in your mind, shoot it just a little bit higher, and it should be money. And I noticed that Sammy Dick hit a couple head fake threes, step in, 1 or 2 dribbles, 1 or 2 steps, and pull up, and he hit those corner shots. So he's kind of doing that, but maybe he's going to shoot a couple threes this second half.
You know what Sammy can do to get that number 20 in foul trouble? I don't know how many he has in fouls right now.
Martin has 1.
Okay. When he was just talking about Sam doing that fake, and then the guy comes, he's trying to block every shot. Stay there, let him land on you, and then jump up when he comes down. Get a couple fouls, See, nobody knows how to play in the post anymore, but Sam, a little tough.
Time to play smart.
And then the other side of that too is Bancroft-Rosalie being a shorter team, but also having a plethora of shooters. The feeling is, Coach Q on the assist side, as a facilitator, what are you seeing against Howells-Dodge that you might want to get going? Is there a certain guy you're going to attack? Is your thing going to be drive kick? I mean, I know Howells-Dodge probably expecting it, but as a facilitator, how do you attack against a man, or what are you doing?
I think I think Meyer has a good game. He's a solid dribbler. He's a good shooter, and I think he's leading in scoring right now. But I think he's also a good passer. But Bancroft been playing really good defense on him. I think he scored a lot more points in that first round, but they're playing good defense on him. And like you said on that trap, Bancroft's trap up there, they just gotta stay active on that. You know, and when I say active, like the effort has to be full effort every time you get up there. You know, not one guy can kind of start sagging off or kind of like give it 75 or 50% because then throws it off. And Bancroft's been coming up good on that defense there. So I think they just need to continue on doing that pressure kind of defense on Meyer because it looks like Meyer's kind of the man on the other team.
Myself, as a coach, you're watching Howells-Dodge, have an 11-point lead, and we talked about that at that last time outbreak that Howells-Dodge threw. But the other part about it that I'm liking what I see in that, it's the switching of defenses, right? We've seen them come out and play man. We've seen them come down to the next possession and be in a zone. My thing is always going to be, hey, we don't want anybody to get comfortable on the offensive side. I'm going to come out and we're going to be in man. Oh, hey, if they do this, we're in zone. Right, it's just a constant movement, and smart players here for the Jaguars. Smart play there to be able to go back and forth like that easily.
They're deep. They're the 7-guy rotation. They got every one of them guys can. Yeah. Every one of them guys can come through and put buckets up.
Give a little shout out to Lakota Russman come over and gave us a high five over here.
A little dap up there.
Yeah.
All right, folks, here we go. We're getting ready to start here in the second half of this D1 semifinal here in Lincoln, Nebraska, NSAA state championship game. A quick station identification. This is KWT and 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Again, shout out to our sponsors. Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska, Holton Incorporated, and Snyder's Pub, located in Rosalie, Nebraska. The best kept secret in Nebraska.
Snyder Burgers!
My name is Eugene Decor. I'm here with B Love, Mr. Buffalo Bass, and Coach Q, Quince Bass. Thank you for joining us today.
Bancroft's going to come out on fire now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Second half action underway. Browning with that ball on the right side, sitting there with Hurd on him. He's going to dribble off to his left, looking for Porter. Looks like Howells-Dodge is going to come out in a man. They like to sag down low, though. They're going to let these shooters shoot. Browning kicks it up top to Wagner. Wagner, hard drive to that left side with numbered Hurd on him. And there it is. There's Browning with the three. Front iron, cannot get it to drop. There's Martin with another rebound. Martin had a lot of rebounds that first half. There's number 3, Mr. Tomcat, cannot get it to drop. Rebound by the Panthers. Here they come now, looking to chip away at this 11-point lead here in this quarter. Sam Dick with Martin on him, taking his time, doesn't like it, kicks it back over to Blackhawk. Blackhawk's to switch over. Martin on him, top to Wagner. Wagner's got it, swinging all the way to that left wing now with Browning. Browning's got it, doesn't like the fake. Wagner, he's going to let one fly off the back iron, cannot get it to go too much. Luther with the rebound. Here comes the Jack.
A little bit too much on that three-pointer by Wagner.
All right, here we go. Up top, there's Martin with the ball, throws it back up over here to Hurd. Hurd doesn't like it, stolen by Porter. Here comes Browning, pushing down there. Jaguars quickly gets back on defense and slows him down. There's Browning, got it. Porter's got it now. He doesn't like it, drives down the middle. Little hesitation, goes up, out the left hand, off the balance, gets the 2 to go.
Wow.
Exactly what the Panthers need. Little highlight reel shot right there.
All right, well, hopefully that can trigger something now. Let's go.
6:30 ticking here left in the third. Still a 9-point lead now. Got it to within 10. Here come the Jaguars. There's Tomcat with the ball up top. Panthers going to sit on 2-3. There's Meyer. He was hot at the end of the second quarter there. Going to kick it over there to Hurd. Hurd's got it. Looking down low to Martin. Nice cut there from Tomcat.
Careful.
Drop off to Martin. Reverse. Cannot get it to go. Samuel Dick gets the rebound, and here they go.
Nice defense by
Bancroft. That was
Bancroft.
smart on Sammy's part by letting that guy throw something crazy up.
All right, here's Porter now with the ball up top, kicking over to Blackhawk on that left wing. He's going to drive to the free throw line, doesn't like it, backs off, hands it off over there to Wagner. Wagner with the ball, a little weave action with Browning. Browning's got Meyer on him. Browning's going to drive off glass. No foul. Big rebound there by Martin. Here comes Tomcat down the middle. He's going to push. Doesn't like it. Kicks it out there to Hurd. Hurd's got it. Now it's on the left wing to Meyer. Skip pass down to 3. Down low to Martin. Martin puts his shoulder in, turns, gets it to go on that right. Little spin move to his right there. Lead back up to 11 now. 5:30 and ticking. 32-21 here for the Jaguars. Up on the Panthers. Going to throw the ball up here. Sam Dick. They're going to throw it to Porter. It looks like these Panthers are just taking their time.
Yeah,
There's no sense of urgency right
they-
now
I
from
was
what I'm
gonna say
seeing.
that They got a little more.
Oh, good steal there from Luther on Porter. He's got it. Luther's going to go. He's going to drop it off to Meyer. Meyer with a little fake and turn.
Little lip fake.
Yep. And we're going to get a timeout here from the Panthers as the lead is extended up to 13. 5 minutes to go here. 3-minute back and forth action for both these teams. You guys are shaking your heads, guys. I'm listening.
Just trying to be positive, just because it just goes back to some of the stuff we were just saying a little while ago. They come out looking the same thing that they were doing in the first half. Bancroft needs to make some adjustments over here. And if the offense that they're running right now isn't working because they're not like running those screens. That's a big thing we talked about on the way down here is screens. Especially at this level, you have to have good screens here to get open shots, and right now that's not happening. They're not giving their players time enough to set those screens. But I'm sure that's what the adjustments that are going to be made over there.
Another thing that I'd like to see the Panthers try to get going here is Howells-Dodge playing great defense, playing aggressive. Utilize that aggressive play with those backdoor cuts, right? See some solid ball fakes come out. Nice hard ball fake, Get them to jump, backdoor cut. Let's get something at the basket, as you were saying, B-Love. Let's go attack the rim. Let's go attack that backboard.
Yep.
Take it to old school.
So they had some success with some of those plays, like you said. And so go back to some of those plays. You don't have to run them every time. But the effort and the word urgency has to be there. And we have 3 or 5 minutes left in the third quarter here. See something going on here.
All right, here come the Panthers on that left wing there, throwing it up to Porter. Porter's going to drive down the middle, kicks it out, doesn't like it. Browning lets one fly, cannot find it. Wegner with a nice hustle play, saves it, but right to the Jaguars. Here they come now, looking to extend this lead. Meyer pushing down that right side, nice little head fake. He's going to find number 12, Hurd, off the back iron, ball tipped around. Big hustle play there from the Jaguars. They end up with the ball, it ends up in Martin's hand. He's flying around. And we're going to get a jump ball. I don't see a call yet. And there it is, finally, jump ball. Looks like the possession is going to be going the Jaguars' way here as Bancroft got the ball at the half.
That's another hustle point right there for the
Jaguars. Almost called a timeout, but there was no actual possession ever made. So
Martin on 9 rebounds, working on a triple-double for himself. 8 and 9 right now. Here come the Panthers here. That's Hurd moving the ball around over Tomcat, back to Hurd. Look, we're going to go Martin in the middle, looking around, thought about shooting it. Then throw it to Tomcat in the corner. They drop it down to big number 22, Luther. He gets it up. Martin's there for the rebound. And there it is, folks. He just earned himself a double-double here. Good piece of work there from Martin. Showing off the skill set here in Lincoln. 36-21, up by 15 now is the Jaguars. Moving the ball around. Panthers looking. Wegner's got it. Going to skip it up there to Blackhawk. Nice little move all the way down. And it's going to be off of him, going the other way. Just all the momentum for the Jaguars right now. As Blackhawk was going in, and as Blackhawk went down the middle, ball knocked away. They're going to call it off his leg. Here come the Jaguars.
that was a good take by Blackhawk too. Took it to the left.
See that's what we're talking about. You got to do more.
He's going to drop it over there to Tomcat. Tomcat gets it up. Easy two. Nice little hesitation. It's on the block.
That defense got to change up, but at the same time, down 17.
Nice move from Browning right there on Luther. Or on Hurd. Gets the 2 to go. Quick hitter there from the Panthers. Need more of those. Yeah. Nice come down, get a quick hitter, and get back. You can't get it all back in one play. You got to chip away. Chip away. Yep, I was just going to agree with you there. Go play the defensive side of it. All right, here we go. Take your time now. Looks like they want to start utilizing some of the shot clock. There's only 3 minutes left here in the third. That was Meyer. He just drives in, and they're going to get a foul call. It was way out of control on that one. We got bailed out. Grady Browning, his first one. First team foul for the Panthers. Here comes number 12 for the Panthers, Mr. Briggs, coming in for Wegner. Wegner with only 2 rebounds right now as he comes out of the game. Samuel Dick with 3, Porter with 2 rebounds
that
himself.
Backfired. They tried to go off the back of Blackhawk on the inbounds, and it went right back off him and went out of bounds.
Tried to throw it off his back?
Yeah.
Not that tricky.
Yeah. Well, at least you try to go old school or something down here.
15-point lead here now, the biggest of the day for the Jaguars. Blackhawks up that ball on that left wing. He's got number 2 on him. Nice hesitation, pull up, gets it to the drop.
Let's go.
They want to get him going. The Panthers need Blackhawks to get going right here. That's going to be Blackhawks' 8th point right now.
Got to work on stops here.
25-38, 13-point lead. Martin's going to be down low. Samuel Dix, got to be careful not to pick up that 4th foul. Lets Martin go and gets it to drop.
Here's where they need to get Lakota back in there. They need to get him back in there and let him bang on some of those big guys like that. That's one thing. I mean, that he's good at like that. He can play it to everybody when they're close.
Porter's got it. Nice hesitation. He's going to go up. Trying to draw the foul. Couldn't get it. There's Browning with Hurd on him. Hurd's been everywhere. Shot up. No good. Hurd gets the rebound. Ball stolen by Blackhawk. Gets it 2 to go. Press coming. Back it off. 13-point lead now for the Jaguars. 27-40 right now. Here come the Jaguars. Trap is coming. We're going to get a timeout here from Howells-Dodge.
It looks like Howells-Dodge is kind of getting second wind a little bit. Good timeout on their coach's part.
Those spurts that are coming from the Panthers right now are what's gonna fire them up and get them back in this game. Blackhawk now with 10, Porter with 7, Browning with 6. You're looking at in spurts, guys. That's all I've seen right now from the Panthers on the offensive side.
Yeah, it's still 13-point lead here. Minute 53 to go in the third.
As a mindset of a team full of guards, is you know you have shooters, and you got down here you got to have confidence in your shooters, right? And so if especially if you're not open right here, you gotta have a mindset of setting your shooters up. Yeah. Every one of those guys set each other up. You know that that's what they should be playing. Hey, I'm gonna come out this screen so I can set this guy up in the corner, something like that. You know, we need to see a lot of that right here.
All right, folks, here we go. 1:53 left here in the third quarter.
A lot of time left.
Jaguars with the ball. Meyer up top, looking for Tomcat up top. Good Meyer, thought about it. Skip pass over here to number 2. That's Luther. He lets the 3 fly off the iron. Martin with another rebound right there. He goes up. They're going to try to throw back over here to Luther. Luther wants to drive off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Tipped out by the Jaguars. Nice offensive rebound there by Luther. Kicking it back out. We got 2 Luthers on this. Folks, I'll start calling the first names out.
I even heard the student section say box out.
All right, here we go. That's Chase Luther sitting there. He's one of the guards, and then the bigger guy is going to be Hunter Luther, as I call those out. Chase Luther now picking it up top there to Meyer. Meyer, he's going to drive. Little floater from far away. There's Martin with another rebound. Goes up, gets fouled on the way up. And we're going to see who that's on. Bucket is good. Foul is on Mr. Samuel Dick. That's going to be his 3rd.
4th, isn't it?
No, that was on 12.
Oh, okay. You're going to give that one to Briggs?
Briggs.
Okay, all right. Saved him from his 4th, though.
You got to put a body on that guy.
Martin having a monster game right now.
4 offensive rebounds on that one possession there, guys.
And there it is. Now he's at 15 points, 13 rebounds from Martin. How do you slow him down?
Box out.
And you get one of your bigs and you get Lakota in there and you body him up and keep him out of the paint.
There's Blackhawk. 2 guys on him. Splits him. Pulls up. Gets the 2 to go. Good piece of work there from Blackhawk.
He might as well just start shooting.
As he gets the student section's going to get him fired up, man. You need to get him going. 43-29 now. 14-point lead. Ball tipped away. Stolen. Here comes Porter. Browning with the hustle play. Stop. Pop on 2 guys. Gets it to go. Cuts the lead down to 12 right now. Looking to get back in this game. 38 seconds left. It's about 5 seconds difference here of the shot clock. Jaguars gets it across the timeline. Taking their time. Let's chase Luther down with the ball. Splits the D. He goes. Drops it down to Martin. Ball going. Gets a hold of it. Gets the 2 to go. Martin adds 2 more. How do you stop the guy? He is, and Martin, like I said, he's a big boy right there. 6'3" junior. 45-31 now. 14-point lead. Ball thrown away by Browning. Here come the Jaguars. Pushing it down. 7 seconds left. That's Chase Luther with the ball. Up to Tomcat. He doesn't like it. Almost stolen by Porter. Porter gets a hold of it. Fires one from half court. Off the iron. Cannot get it to go. End of the third quarter. Exciting action there from the Panthers to cut into this lead a little bit. 45-31. 14-point lead here. Probably the largest quarter deficit we've seen so far. But here we go, folks. Walking into the 4th quarter.
I'm not, don't want to sound biased or anything, but Blackhawks, just now knocked a couple shots on, got a hot hand. They need to find him. Just that last play right there, he's over in the corner over here, nobody out. He was wide open for a three. They forced him towards the middle, turned it over, took off the other way. They got to recognize that you know, you got to recognize your shooters. Who's hitting?
Yeah,
You know, who's hitting and who's hot? You know, you got to get them going.
Old Hall of Fame coach Chuck Daly, remember he always said, "Give it to the hot man."
Yeah.
Give it to the hot man. You know.
That's one of those things, the way he played that first game, it's almost like you want to make sure he touches the ball every possession.
Yeah.
You want to take care of the ball. We need to slow down that turnovers. Let's have no turnovers right here.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of the perspective of the Panthers coach, right?
Sure.
You don't want to have any turnovers. We got to play solid defense. And I agree with you about maybe possibly throwing Lakota Russman at that Martin kid.
Yeah.
Because right now he's the player of the game, sitting here with 17 and 13.
Yeah, because Lakota don't have no. I don't think he has no fouls.
Maybe one. Maybe one.
Let him
Just
go in
let her body him up.
Yeah.
Body him up.
1 quarter, you got, you know, let's go. Let's try something
Because
different.
they're going to keep 20 in the game. They're going to keep them in the game.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, folks. Start of the fourth quarter action, semifinals down here in Lincoln, Nebraska. State championship game on the line. Looking to get Samuel Dick against Martin. Samuel Dick goes. Nice little pivot. Hesitate.
get him, though.
Cannot
You
get
gotta
it to
get
go on the front iron.
He's got a little nifty moves. He just got, he likes shooting them from the front of the rim. You got to try to go to the side and use that window like we talked about.
Hurd with that ball, drops it down to Hunter Luther. Hurd with the ball again, tries to split the defense, nowhere to go, gets to Meyer. Meyer throws it up top, Tomcat. Tomcat just kind of doing it all out here for the Jaguars. Impressed with his game today. Moving the ball around, Meyer with it on top against this defense that the Panthers have. Shifting it around. They're going to find him in the corner for three. Back iron, cannot get it to go. Samuel Dick almost got the rebound, but Martin's going to end up with it.
Another rebound.
14th of the game right now. Meyer with the ball on top.
Then he wasn't even getting boxed out.
No, looking around. Tomcat kicks it out there. That's Hurd. Lets the three go. Cannot get it to go. There's Samuel Dick. There's the first stop, guys. 1 minute off the clock right with that second chance rebound. There's Meyer on him. Blackhawk going to work. Hands it up to Porter. Porter, he doesn't like it. Hands it up to Browning. Bad handoff, so Browning's got to take his time. He doesn't like it. Throws to Blackhawk. Blackhawk's going to stop, hesitate, go up, off the glass, cannot get it to drop. Rebounded there by Tomcat.
Back, good D, good D.
Tip by Blackhawk, ends back up in Luther's hands. Looking it around, doesn't like it, dropping it down there to number 22, Mr. Hunter Luther. Gets the two to go. Lead up to 16 now here for the Jaguars. 6:20 and ticking here for the Jaguars. Got to get cooking here if you're the Panthers. Kick it out there to Meyer, and he just throws it up.
And it's stuck
Wagner, sorry.
And it's stuck between the backboard and rim. They got stuck.
Panthers look a little awestruck around.
Yeah. Jump
Possession
ball
ball
goes to the Jaguars.
To the Jaguars. The Panther crowd is stunned right now with this score. Looking to get them fired up and get them back in. They start seeing some threes drop. We're going to have ourselves a ball game, guys. They got to get the ball moving. Here comes Meyer now with the ball at top, looking to use some of this shot clock. Find their guy Martin down low. Tomcat drives baseline down that right side, doesn't like it, kicks it back out to Meyer. Meyer drives, nice little floater off the back iron. Big Hunter Luther ends up with the rebound on the back side of it. And here they go, reset that shot clock to 15. Did not, it must not have hit the rim. There's Meyer, lets the three go, cannot get it. Ends up in Porter's hands. Porter dribbling down the right side, up to Blackhawk. Blackhawk thought about it, taking his time.
Go, you gotta go.
Looking around. Blackhawk, take it. Off the back iron, cannot get it to go. That's Hunter Luther with the rebound. Here come the Jaguars. Moving that now down the right side. There's Meyer, back up to Tomcat, over all the way number 12. Mr. Hurd doesn't like it. Smartly using up the shot clock here.
Oh, geez. I was just gonna say the smart thing to do is just burn some clock.
Looking for Martin.
Get the automatic, burn some clock, and there's 5 minutes left.
Looking for Martin down low. Wagner was playing defense on him. They called him for a push as he went up to go get it from him. It's going to be only the second team foul of the quarter here. 5:15 left here in the fourth. 47-31, 16-point lead for the Jaguars. Meyer with the ball up top, throws it up to Tomcat. Smartly, he was wide open, didn't even think about shooting the ball there. Just taking their time. Whole new fresh shot clock, folks. We're going to be under 5 minutes here by the time this possession ends. They're going to drop it down to Martin. Good defense there from the Panthers to be all over it. We're going to get a jump ball. Good job there from Browning as Martin ended up on top of him. Possession to the Panthers.
Good hustle there, boys. Nobody got hurt. We're good. Let's go.
Still a long time. I think we've got a lot of time in the game. 5 minutes left. Now we got to work on stops. Every possession we got to go.
Timeout from the Panthers as they cross the timeline. 4:55 left here in the fourth quarter. We are here in Lincoln, Nebraska, calling the game between the Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers and the Howells-Dodge Jaguars. The season series was 1-1. Howells-Dodge going up 47 here with 5 minutes left to go, and the Lincoln boys.
That's a different team.
Yeah.
That's a different team than I've seen in a sub-district game. They're really the tall kid that's got the double-double right now. He didn't play like that last game.
MIT this weekend. MIT this weekend. I'm coaching 2 teams down here in Lincoln. MIT this weekend.
Is he a young cat?
My high school boys.
What grade's he in?
Which
Blue
one?
Martin, who's only a junior.
Oh, no, he can't. I think it's sophomore on down, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Coach
yeah.
Huge, you got any kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews playing at MIT this weekend?
Yeah, we actually have, I think there's my little brother and my sister and all them. I think we got about 4 teams down here just on all my little nieces and nephews.
Yeah, same.
So it's going to be a packed weekend. My sister sent me the schedule, and honestly, you can gym hop all day long.
I thought majority of them were playing at the same place.
They are out to the Speedway.
Yep.
You just go out
Yep.
there and just
Yep.
camp out, post
Yep.
up, have your own spot. You see, they even have indoor tents for people that want to just not be bothered.
Really?
Build nets so you can set up and put your chair in there and stuff. I'm gonna have to get one of those. You guys leave me alone. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go, folks. Panther basketball right here after the timeout. Let's see what Coach Myers got drawn up here for him.
One last
Moving the ball
run.
around. Blackhawk in this deep right corner. Going to skip pass all the way back up to Browning and throw it all the way over there to Wegner. No, sorry, that's Briggs. Briggs in the game for Wegner right now.
Got it.
Blackhawk with that ball on that left wing. He's got Hurd on him. Blackhawk going to work. Going to fight through it.
Got it.
Gets the 2 to go.
No
They
good.
caught on the ground.
On the ground. Yep, no continuation down here at NSAA in Nebraska. Is that one of the rules you guys wish they would look at? Is that something you'd like to see them do? Or
I
do you
don't
think it might get
in
carried
high school.
away?
No, in high school, no.
Inbounded here to the Panthers.
But
Fresh
yeah,
shot
it would get carried away.
Fresh shot clock here. Samuel Dick's got it with Martin on him. Samuel Dick looking to go to work. Gets it to go. Goes up. Ball tipped around. No foul call. Looking for one. Didn't get it. Good hustle there from Tomcat. Here come the Herd down this left side. Nolan up there to Meyer. Meyer's got it now. Looking to cut the defense here in half. Going to drop down there to Luther. Back out to Tomcat. He's going to drive. Drops it to Luther. Sam Dick almost got the steal off Tomcat. And it's going to be out of bounds. The hustle plays from these guys, man.
Yeah,
Love to see it, right? This kind of guys, you have 5 guys like that, you might win a ball game.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Oh, this guy come up a little gimpy.
4 minutes left here, still a 16-point lead. Bancroft has not got a lot going here in this quarter. They had a real big spurt there at the end of the third, but they haven't put up any points this quarter so far.
Yeah,
they might have 4.
They just can't get the ball to drop. It's just one of them games that you hate to see.
So screens.
Here comes Blackhawk now in that deep right corner. Drop to Sam Dick. He goes up, Barring with a big block on him. Just having an amazing game right now.
Eye control.
Martin cannot be stopped. Throwing it down to him. He's looking to go to work. Turns to his right. Turns back to his left. Kicks it out there to number 2, Luther. Back up top. All the way to Tomcat on that right side. Looking to get it back down to Luther. Porter's going to get called for a foul there. Well, for your information, folks, winner of this game moves on to the championship game versus the number 1 seed, Johnson Brock. And the loser of this game will drop down and play in the consolation 3rd place game against, who did Johnson Brock beat? Elm Creek or McCool?
Let's see, who was it?
Right here, it'd be one of these.
Elm Creek, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can't.
Elm Creek,
Oh,
yeah, I
what
believe
is
who
that?
they beat. So Elm Creek is waiting right now in that 3rd place game tomorrow. Loser of them will go play them. Winner moves on to play Johnson Brock in the championship game. You're going to get an N1 call. That was Tomcat, and they're going to call that one on Briggs. N1 here. Everything going the Jaguars' way, folks. And as a coach, you guys see games like this. Hey, some days it doesn't go your way, Coach.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you tell your guys at this point?
I mean, there's nothing to hang their heads for, you know. I mean, just some days the ball just doesn't drop, you know. They give it a good effort, you know, and they made it here. They made it down here to Lincoln, and they also made it to 2nd round, which is great.
Yep, guaranteed 2 games. When she gets that first one, Browning was going to let one fly here from that right corner. The first 3 of the half for them. Let's see if they can get that going. Jaguars are going to look to burn this clock right now. Under 3 minutes now left here in this 2nd round action. Jaguars with a commanding 15-point lead right now They're going to drop it off to Martin. Martin kicks it back out. 21 seconds on that shot clock. That's Meyer moving the ball around. Doesn't like it. Kicks it back up there to Luther. Or that was Hurd, I apologize. And that's going to be Porter all over him, going to get called. That's only going to be the 4th team foul here. 3rd on him. So with this new rule, coaches, that you guys have seen, do you start fouling this early? If it's going to give them 2 shots either way, do you foul this early?
I don't know. Well, it's still, you're down so much, you got to start doing something. Yeah.
I think with the time ticking down, and then every time you do foul and get shots, the shot clock resets.
All the way to 35.
It's tough. I'd say just, go to the line and just try to foul the guys that's missing the shots. But
jump.
Almost a jump ball call right there. They're going to get a hold of the ball. 16 seconds left. Still moving the ball around. They're just all over, and Porter's going to get called for a foul there.
I like Drake's aggressiveness.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you got to go.
That was Hurd. That was Hurd that had the mishandled ball, and then Porter was trying to get through him. That's going to put Hurd to the free throw line. Hurd having a decent game of his own. Only 3 points today, 2 rebounds. I mean, if you're going to send somebody to the free throw line, let's send him to the free throw line. He doesn't have a lot of points. For the Jaguars, Meyer sitting on 11 and 5. Tomcat, first free throw good. Tomcat sitting on 11 and 6. Martin still on the floor with a line of 17-14.
That's crazy.
Hurd gets it to go, his 4th point of the game. Lead up to 16 again. 17-point lead right now, largest of the game, 51-34 for the Jaguars. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Meyer here for the Panthers. And the Bancroft-Rosalie crowd just looks stunned right now.
I think we all still
calling it. There's 13 points. Hey, remember a game, coolest game, funnest game I ever saw and coached in my life before down 13 with under a minute left. And we come back and won the game. Down 13, under a minute. So I've seen it happen before. This is a lot of time, 2 minutes and 17 seconds left.
Yeah,
only down 13.
That happened before if you're T-Mac.
All right.
T-Mac scored 13.
Yep.
It was less than a minute.
Yeah, about a minute to go. You guys believe in miracles. I mean, things can go their way.
Hey,
see if somebody say a prayer right now. You know, that's what the Panthers are looking for right now. Good credit to the Jaguars for playing a great game today. Just a complete game from those guys. Browning all the moves to get himself into the free throw line. Gets the 2 to go. 36-51 now. That's going to be Browning's 13th point. Standout game here from the 2 sophomores from the Panthers. Kicking it back out to Tomcat. He's looking around, doesn't like it. And then they're going to get Browning for the foul. And that's what I mentioned earlier, guys. You got to foul, right? You got to try.
So I say if you're going to do it, go for the first initial steal, and if you get it, just go ahead and foul. Stop the clock.
Yep.
Gives them a little breather, plus gives them a chance to kind of think about what they're going to be doing next and what kind of play they're going to run.
So like I said, mentioned before, first free throw good there for Tomcat. Standouts for the Panthers right now. Sam Dick sitting at 4 points, 5 rebounds. Blackhawk with 12, 1 rebound. Briggs kind of came in earlier or late in the game, no points for him. Browning with 13 and Porter with 7. The 2 sophomores, 2 leading scorers right now here for the Panthers. Porter lets one fly from the corner, gets a 3 to go. That's going to be his 10th point right now, getting him into double figures. 53-39, cuts it down to 14, guys.
Still a minute 45 left, so let's get it.
Gotta go.
Get it within single digit, make it look respectable. Anyway, I don't know.
That's one of those things when you're in the middle of it all, right? As a coach, you kind of feel yourself getting almost like, I'm not saying it gets too big of a moment for you, but almost like you as a coach get caught watching, right? And you stop seeing the game, right? I don't know. For me, that's the way I always try to view it. Is try to win the minutes, right? Win every 2 minutes. Win this 2 minutes. Win this 30 seconds, right? Win those small possessions, and then just compound all that into, to get yourself back in the game. I guess that's the way I would approach it myself.
Yeah. I mean, really at this time, it has to be, all game long, it should be all full-out effort and everything like that. It definitely make that extra pass to the guy that's going to be open there. So you can't force any shots right here. You got to get all good shots. Hey, everything is possible here. Watch. We got minute 45, 14 points.
All right, folks, here we go. 1:45 left here in the fourth. 53-39.
They have to be
Panthers
trapping. They're going to be trapping.
down by 14. Full court press
Trap,
is on.
trap.
Inbound there to Meyer. Meyer's got it down this left side. Skip pass all the way up. Samuel Dick is there, but he's going to get called for the foul. Going to be his fourth. Going to send Tomcat to the line here. Not a lot of time lost on that one, but like you said, they were initially going for that steal, and they almost got it.
This guy just knocked down a couple free throws a little while ago, too.
Yeah, like I said, I mentioned his name earlier. Number 4, Nathan Tomcat. I've been calling his game name all day. I really like his game. First free throw missed right there. I really feel like he had a real complete game for these guys. Just, I guess you could call him their leader, especially because the ball ran through him every possession, and then he got to make a call.
Yeah, they got 3 of those guys. They're 22, 3, and 20. All big kids. They were a problem for Bancroft all game.
Nathan Tomcat gets the second free throw to go here. It's going to give him his point total up to 14. Porter hands it off to Wagner. Wagner's going to find Blackhawk. Blackhawk looks around on his right, goes left, doesn't like it, kicks it out to Browning. Browning from the volleyball line off the back iron to Porter, though, on the long rebound. Porter's going to go ahead and let one fly. Front iron, cannot get it to go. That's been the theme for the Panthers all day long. Front iron shots.
Yeah.
Front iron shots.
I don't know what happened. What a short.
There's Martin with the easy 2 as they broke the press. That's going to get him up to 19 points today.
Yeah, he's calling it.
Martin having a great game. Here comes Sam Dick on that side. He's just going to go up. He's going to get 2 to go, add to his point total. And it looks like Coach Meyer is going to go ahead and call in the reserves, bring it in under a minute here. Leads up to 15. They're going to kick it down to Martin. Off the back iron. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. The ball went up and it stopped on the back of the iron and it stalled.
Wow, that's a jump ball.
That's
too.
a jump ball.
Wow.
First time I've ever seen that in life.
Ever.
In person.
Ever. That
In the same game? Remember the one up there? They
Yeah.
got wedged up there, and then this one over here in the same game.
All right, folks, want to say congratulations to those starters from the Panthers. Nothing to hang their hats off. They're here at the state tournament. They're going to be able to bring home some hardware for their school tomorrow. Good job to those starters that played this whole game. Mr. Samuel Dick, Braylon Wegner, KJ Blackhawk, Jaden Browning, and Drake Porter. Not the result they wanted. Looking to come down here and get a state championship, but they're going to have a chance to bring home some hardware. And now here come the Panthers. Down by 17 now, 35 seconds. Got a couple of the subs in. Mr. Bono moving it around. There's Mr. Russman moving the ball around. The ball is up. So moving on from this, guys, as you guys watched Howells-Dodge kind of just go to work here today. You got to watch the team before this. What's going to be your prediction for the state championship game tomorrow?
You know what? I'm actually thinking there's going to be other. I'm not thinking Howells-Dodge is going to get that.
There is no shot clock. Number 1 lets one fly out the black glass. Cannot to go. Jaguars get the rebound. They're going to dribble out here, and that's going to be your game, folks. Howells-Dodge 58 feet. The Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers 58 to 41. Howells-Dodge, I believe, was the higher seed in this tournament at the number 2 seed. So the number 2 seed is going to meet up with the number 1 seed. Bancroft-Rosalie, I believe, is going to be playing Elm Creek.
I'm not sure which one it was. I don't know if it was Elm Creek or not. I think the other team.
Well, for all those fans that were able to join us today, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you. This is KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. My name's Eugene Decor. I'm here with B-Love, Mr. Buffalo Bass, Mr. Coach Q, Quince Bass. You guys got any sign-offs, any shout-outs you want to do before we get out of here?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to all the kids from Winnebago community that's going to be coming down to Lincoln for the MIT tournament. The kids play hard, boys and girls play hard, and let's come home with some championship medals.
Shout out to all the fans that made their way down here today to support the Bancroft-Rosalie Panthers. Came up a little short here, but they ain't done. They still can bring home 3rd place trophy, so I guess we can see everybody tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to the Bancroft community too, as well, for inviting us down. You know, to come and cover their school's activity down here at the state tournament. So
yeah, we've always said that about Bancroft. Kind of the melting pot for all our communities in the area down there, and just always a standout. Perennial state runners. You know, they always getting themselves a shot. You know, Coach Meyer does a great job. Did a great job today, like you mentioned earlier. Though some days the cookie don't crumble your way.
Yeah,
you know, and that's how it goes.
Yep. Sometimes the ball don't go down. You know, and that's kind of what we've seen today. But all in all, it was. The boys played their hearts out. You know, now they got the evening to think about what they're going to do tomorrow. Things
Shout
they
out
can
to our
work on.
production crew, Mr. Garen Coons, DJ Guaranteed, and Miss Bessamy, DJ Bessamy, Miss Bethany Redhorn. She's out here keeping us live, giving us you guys this action here. Don't forget to tune in to all the Big Voice content that we got going on here. Every day of the week, there's something. So come on through, join the Big Voice, give us a like, give us a share. We appreciate you all being part of this with us here today.
Yeah, every other Wednesday, this is Coach Q. Every other Wednesday, me and B Love, we host the Big Voice Sports Talk Show, and we talk about all the local sports from the Winnebago area, the Winnebago Indians, and the local schools around the area. And they're handing out the final stats here. Huge, if you want to go through those final stats with us a little bit?
Yeah, we'll go through here. Top point getter there again for Bancroft was Jaden Browning, sophomore. Mr. KJ Blackhawk, 12, and Mr. Drake Porter with 10. I mean, the stat line I want to talk about, Mr. Andre Martin sitting here at 19 and 14.
Ooh.
Huge double-double from that guy.
That's some,
Yeah, if we can get him a Big Voice medal for player of the game, we'd like to do that one. Because yeah, he played a good game, man.
Those are Joker stats.
Yep, you ain't lying there. Total rebounds here, 36 to 14, guys.
There it is.
You know, I think Howells-Dodge, being as young as they are, a lot of sophomores on that team, you're probably going to see them back here at the state tournament next year.
Yeah.
You got a chance for a championship
Where's the
tomorrow.
offensive rebounds at?
Offensive rebounds right here, 9 for Howells-Dodge to Bancroft's 2. 27 defensive rebounds to
That's
12.
Andre Martin had
That's the total.
6 offensive rebounds.
Wow.
And he probably at least 2 or 3 of those back for putbacks.
Wow.
Wild,
Good
guys.
game.
Wild.
Great game.
Great game.
One history about, or the history about these teams right here is that even next year, they're going to have to play each other to try to get to state.
Yep, because they're in the same sub.
The same. Yep, it is.
Same
But
sub.
that's all I had, guys. And I want to say thank you guys for joining me. And then we this is the 3rd year in a row that Big Voice Radio have been down here. We covered Santee, we covered Santee 2 years ago when they made it, and then we covered Walt Hill last year when they made it, and then this year we covered Bancroft-Rosalie, and then we even made it to the 2nd round this year. So this is the first time that we're actually here again in the 2nd round to do it over the radio for 100.9 FM.
Yeah, real appreciative.
Making history.
Real
bro.
appreciative of our sponsors. Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska, Ho Chunk Incorporated, and Snyder's Pub over there in Rosalie, Nebraska. The best kept secret in Nebraska. You guys get over there. Let him, like B Love said, let Justin know B Love sent you.
Friday nights, they got some of the best steaks around, you guys. And then daily, they got the best burgers around. So you guys try to get there.
All right, we appreciate you all joining with us today, and that's going to be it for us, folks. And have a great day, and we'll be seeing you on the next one.
Peace.